You know, I think I was just taken aback by how relevant it was to today. You know, I was aware of the fact that the film was obviously set 50 years ago, but to see such a accurate repetition of the themes that are explored in this movie, as far as social justice being denied to people of color, police brutality, systemic racism, to see those themes echoed in the present and the context in which I was reading it, it was disappointing and very saddening. But at the same time, it made me excited about the prospect of being part of a project that was making a relevant comment. As unfortunate as it is that it's relevant, it was nice to be part of a project that was seeking to do something about the issue. Yeah, I think no one wants to inhabit that psychology very, very long. It's an uncomfortable and pretty disturbing place to be. But I was, again, quite enthused at the prospect of being part of this project because it gave me an opportunity to expose this racist individual and be part of a film that I think makes an example of not just bad police officers, which we absolutely cannot afford to have, but racists in general. You know, we have to stamp out racism as a reality in society. In terms of gaining an entryway into his psychology, I suppose that was made easier once I came to terms with the fact that a racist before anything else is just ignorant, is not aware of the facts, or if they are, they've turned an entirely blind eye to it, and they form their opinions, and their psychological perspective is built on lies and mistruths about people of color. So it was about embracing ignorance in order to portray the racism authentically, I think. No, it wasn't. It wasn't easy. It was really disturbing. But, it's an unfortunate thing to come to terms with, but there are all too many examples of racist individuals in positions of power, and, still very present today. I mean, we've seen it, in America only recently. We've seen just what overwhelming support, these fascist hate groups have in America. Not just America, but, specifically there in recent times. I suppose the toughest thing is, enacting so much violence against people that I really love and respect, people who are my friends. So that was the toughest thing. Did you say the most impressive thing as well? Most impressive thing was the performances around me. And there was a double-edged sword in how great my co-actors were, because on the one hand, great performances, I think, encourage you to raise your game and attempt to meet them where they're operating. But at the same time, when they are performing so well, the emotional effect that has on you can sometimes puncture through the veneer of your character and make your job harder, because, someone who's so convincing in their suffering can really appeal to you just on a human level and make you feel a sort of a sense of sympathy and an emotion that, in my position, I couldn't afford to have as this sort of almost sociopathic racist. She was amazing, so supportive, just incredibly calm and composed when things were incredibly chaotic all around her. Catherine is kind of, I think, sort of operating at her best and most effective when things are chaotic, and that's what made her, I think, a sort of, perfect director for this, because the stakes were so high, the responsibility was so great, and the events were so charged that it really required someone who is really unshakable to oversee that, and she is unshakable.
I assume this is about what went on at the motel?
What happened at the motel?
Here
Here in Detroit, a city of war, violence continues.
Police was there, state police, and there was a lot of shooting. When I went in there, 3 kids had been killed. You don't talk about this to anyone ever. Understand?
This city has problems, but change is coming.
I told you what I saw.
They're kids. What's the matter with you?
This is Detroit. We don't bluff.
I need you to survive the night.